Fair warning, I don't know how to use YouTube. I don't know how to edit, that sort of thing. Currently what I'm doing is just making the video on my iPad and then using that video on YouTube. If for some reason, every time I record a video on YouTube, it has no sound. So forgive my ignorance. I'm sure I'll grow and learn on this. But I wanted to tell y'all about Petunia. I have never been one to let my size dictate my style. If I like it, I'm going to wear it, be damned. Now, I've never been a person that likes tight things or like wearing a crop top, that kind of thing. I do have some sense of self-consciousness, but for instance, like back in the 80s, they had these, what we called bubble suits, which was like a onesie for adults, but it wasn't fitted. It was a bubble. It was big. And my mother hated them on me. And matter of fact, I went to visit her one time and I was wearing one and the crotch hangs really low in it because it's just a big bubble. And when I walked in, she reached down and grabbed the crotch of that thing and pulled it out and she said, "I hate this. This looks awful on you." And I said, "I don't care. I love it. This is one of my favorite outfits." And I had this turquoise dress with a balloon peplum. And if you don't know what that is, picture a jacket that hangs down below your thighs, or, you know, like below your hips. And it was fitted at the waist, and then where the jacket would normally hang down, it was gathered with extra material to make a balloon. Not the sort of thing somebody that weighs 230 pounds should be wearing, but I loved it. And it had a fitted skirt that went with it, and I had worked until 9 o'clock that night. I was in the retail management, and I was driving home, and I just put new tires on the car, and I ran over a dead possum, and the side of the shell curled up when I hit it, and it just split the side of the tire completely open. So I pull off the road, and my brother had made me rotate my tires manually on my car so I would know how to change a tire, and that gave me the chance to practice 4 times. So we quickly learned that I couldn't use the stick tire iron. I didn't have the strength in my hands and arms to make that turn. So he went and bought me a big cross one so that I could actually stand on it, which is not safe at all. Don't ever do that. But I had crawled up on it and I was holding on to the top of the car. I had a B210 hatchback, a Datsun, and I was gently just kind of bouncing to break that where they put the lug nuts on with an air compressor, and I was trying to break the lug nuts, and so it looked like I was doing plies on there. And I named this outfit Petunia because it reminded me of the hippo in Fantasia, and in my mind her name was Petunia. I don't know what her real name is. So I'm standing holding the luggage rack on top of the car, bouncing in this outfit that's pretty bold. It's bright turquoise and it's got this balloon peplum. This man pulls up behind me and said, "Do you need some help?" And I said, "I sure do." And so he got the tire off and sat it on the side of the road. Well, I sat down on it. Well, I was sitting there thinking about what he saw when his headlights pulled up with me doing these plies on the side of my Datsun with my big ass, and I got tickled. And I started laughing, and he said, "Lady, I don't think I'd be laughing if I had just split the side of a brand new tire." And I said, "Well, I was just thinking about what you saw when you pulled up." And I said, "I've got a warranty on the tire. I've only had the tire a couple of months, so I'll get another tire. That's not a problem." And I said, "It just is funny to me what you saw when you pulled up." Well, he wasn't laughing. This was some farmer, you know, and he was just there about changing out some stranger's tire, which was very kind of him, and I was very appreciative. But I've often told that story when I used to be a trainer, as you can laugh or you can cry about a situation, but the situation is what it is. And I've always been one to kind of push through with humor and see the humor in things, so that cracked me up. Me and my Petunia.